kindergarten. I wanted to read a story to you today called Buzby The Misbehaving Bee. The author is Max Lucado, and as I read it, I want you to pay attention to the characters, the setting, and the plot, along with the lesson that it has to teach us. Our story begins with a Bible verse. Our Bible verse comes from the book of Leviticus, chapter 25, verse 18. Remember my laws and rules and obey them. Then you will live safely in the land. Buzby the misbehaving bee never followed the rules. Finally, the other bees told him, "Don't come back until you learn to follow the rules." Buzzbee didn't care. "I'm too cool for rules," Buzzbee said. "I'll start my own beehive, and I'll be the king of the bees." That night, Buzzbee started building his new hive. All the loud hammering and sawing noises woke up Hermie the caterpillar. Buzzbee didn't care. "I'm too cool for rules," Buzzbee said. "I'm the king of the bees, and I'll do as I please." And he did. But the noise kept Hermie awake all night. The next morning, Hermie agreed to watch Lucy Ladybug's twins, Haley and Bailey. Just as the ladybugs arrived, Buzzbee buzzed by so fast that it turned Hermie, Wormy, and Lucy upside down. The twins laughed. Who is that?" Haley asked. "He's so cool," Bailey sighed. "That's Buzzbee," Hermie said. "He thinks he's the king of bees." Before they left, Lucy reminded the twins of the rules. Stay with Hermie and do as he says. "Yes, Mama," the twins said. But Haley and Bailey didn't obey the rules. While Hermie and Wormy were talking, the twins sneaked away to find Buzzbee. When Hermie and Wormy realized the twins were gone, they started looking for them. Hermie and Wormy found Haley and Bailey watching Buzzbee at work in his new beehive. "This place is a mess," Wormy whispered to Hermie. "Buzzbee, let us show you the garden golden rules," Hermie said. "Rules? I'm too cool for rules," Buzzbee said. "I'm king of the bees, and I will do as I please." "Yes, I know," said Hermie, "but follow me anyway." "Well, okay," Buzzbee said. The garden golden rules state, Number 1, always listen to God. Number 2, don't open the gate. Number 3, do listen to your parents. Number 4, do help one another. Number 5, do love one another. Number 6, don't hurt another bug's feelings. Number 7, don't make a mess. Number 8, don't cause others to do wrong. Number 9, no speeding. Number 10, no loud noises after bedtime. The group went to the rock with the garden golden rules written on it. Hermie read the rules out loud. Buzzbee shook his head. "I'm too cool for the rules," Buzzbee said. "I'm the king of the bees, and I will do as I please." And he left. "I think he's trouble," said Hermie. "Yes," Wormy agreed. "I think he's cool," said Haley. "I think he's cool," said Haley. "He's super cool," Bailey agreed. Buzzbee broke all the garden golden rules. He even dropped acorns on the ants' hill. And all the while, Buzzbee said, "I'm too cool for rules. I'm the king of the bees, and I will do as I please." And he did. Lucy Ladybug told her twins, stay away from that misbehaving Buzzbee. But the twins didn't listen. Hermie and Wormy prayed to God for help with Buzzbee. God knew about Buzzbee. I've known many like Buzzbee who don't like to follow the rules. Buzzbee doesn't understand that rules are to keep him and others safe. Rules are a way of saying, I love you. God promised he would talk to Buzzbee. Buzzbee took a sip of honey and smacked his lips. I'm the king of the bees. That's me. Then he heard a voice call his name. Buzzbee? Who said that? Buzzbee looked around. Who was talking to the king of the bees? It's God, Buzzbee. I'm the king of everything. You should follow the garden golden rules. Buzzbee didn't want to listen to God. He flew away. Later, Buzzbee met Haley and Bailey on the big fence gate. Let's open it, Buzzbee said. The twins stepped back. We're not supposed to open the gate. And that's a rule we better follow, Haley said. I'm too cool for rules, Buzzbee said. I'm the king of the bees and I will do as I please. Watch me. Slowly, Buzzbee opened the gate. First, there was silence, then a rumbling, then a shaking, then a quaking. Then, standing before Buzzbee, Haley, and Bailey was a big frog. Big Bully Croaker! Haley screamed. Run for your life! Bailey shouted. Uh-oh, big frog, not cool. Buzzbee ran away too. The big frog hopped through the garden, smashing everything in his path. He hopped so high, he even knocked Buzzbee's beehive to the ground. Oh no, my beehive is broken. The king of the bees has no home. Buzzbee was sad. Buzzbee, God said. Buzzbee still didn't want to listen to God. Buzzbee flew away. The ants found Buzzbee's broken hive and put it back together. This hive belongs to the bee who dropped acorns on our hill, our aunt said. That doesn't matter. We're doing what would please God, Antonio Ant said. Meanwhile, other garden bugs had seen the open gate. Big Bully Croaker is on the loose! Run for your lives! Hurry, everyone, go to the anthill. We'll be safe underground, Hermie said. Buzzbee found a new place to live. He didn't know it was Flo, the fly's home. Just then, Buzzbee heard a voice call his name. Oh no, Buzzbee said. It's God! Buzzbee still didn't want to listen to God. Buzzbee quickly flew away. At the anthill, the garden friends were all jumping into the ants' home to hide. Just as the last one made it safely inside, they heard thump. Big Bully Croaker had plopped down on the door to the anthill. Everyone inside was trapped. Who let the frog out? Asked Antonio Ant. Bailey Ladybug blurted out, Buzzbee did it! But we were with him, Haley said. Lucy was disappointed that the twins had disobeyed her. Rules are to keep you and others from getting hurt, she said. Look what breaking the rules has done. "We are very sorry we disobeyed," the twins said. "We promise to follow the rules from now on." When Buzzbee saw that the ants had fixed his hive, he felt bad about dropping acorns on their hill. He prayed, "God, I'm sorry I broke the rules. I promise to obey them from now on. Will you forgive me?" "Of course, Buzzbee," God said. "I love you. That's why I have rules to keep you safe." Then God told Buzzbee to rescue the others. And this time, Buzzbee listened. Buzzbee flew toward the giant frog. Big Bully Croaker tried to grab Buzzbee with his tongue. Buzzbee pointed his stinger right at the frog. "Let my friends go," Buzzbee said. Now, bees don't like frogs, but frogs really don't like angry bees. Big Bully Croaker jumped off the anthill and quickly hopped away. Everyone thanked Buzzbee for rescuing them. "Listen up," Buzzbee said. "I'm sorry I broke the garden rules. Now I know that rules are cool. Will you forgive me?" And they did. Buzzbee's bee friends also forgave him. God was happy with Buzzbee too. And from now on, Buzzbee would listen to God and follow the rules. The